Hello everybody, Xanaphar here, and today I'm doing a review of episode 19 of Ultraman Decker.
If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like for this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So let's get into it.
Let's talk about the characters. Let's talk about Asumi. Asumi actually was pretty good in this episode. He is still figuring out things about himself, like what he fights for and everything. In this episode, he saw messages by his parents, and I actually really liked that scene. It was really emotional, and honestly, just really well done. Now let's talk about Kengo. So how was Kengo in this episode? Well, honestly, not that annoying. Now he does say smile smile, that is annoying, but he only really says it once. And I have to say, Kengo is actually not that bad in this episode. He mostly just plays a mentor fiddle, and that's really it, and I kinda like that. And I have to say, I did prefer Kengo in this episode over episode 7 and 8. Let's talk about Asumi's best friend, Hanjiro. Hanjiro was really funny in this episode because all he's trying to do is cuddle for Asumi, and Ichika and Rumon want to go see him and check he's okay, and it's just so funny, and I really enjoyed those scenes. Now let's talk about the captain and the vice captain. This episode 100% confirms they know Decker is Asumi, because they try to cuddle for him as well. It's such a funny scene and just awesome. Now, Ichika and Rumon, they are mostly there to worry about Asumi and questioning where he is and is he okay, and that's really it with them. So the characters in this episode was honestly not bad. Let's talk about the effects. I liked the fact this episode was set in outer space. And it was cool to see Decker and Trigger human-sized fighting some robots. Thought that was very cool. And it was cool to see King Joe as a little cameo. And it was pretty cool to see good Latron. It was a good fight as well, with Ultraman Decker and Trigger teaming up. I really enjoyed that. The effects were pretty good in this episode. Now let's talk about my criticisms. My criticism is with Yappu. Now, I think Yappu was really cool in this episode, but how they finish him off. So a spear attack him, he starts losing his enemies, and then Trigger and Decker just kill him? So we don't get to see a spear Yappu? I wanted to see that. That would have been cool, and that's just a wasted opportunity with one of the greatest Ultraman villains. Why did they waste Yappu like that? My other criticism for this episode is Kengo. Now for me, I'd rather see another Ultraman cameo besides Kengo again, because we've already seen him 3 times. Now it makes sense why he's here, but I would have just liked to see another Ultraman. Now let's talk about what did I like about this episode. Well, I really enjoyed the scene where Decker saw his parents' methods, how they now know he's part of Gut Select, detecting the Earth and Wisecrafters. I just thought it was a really touching scene. Really liked the scene where Ultraman Decker and Trigger was human-sized and fighting. Just always cool to me. It brings back enemies of Ultra 7, Ultraman Tiga, Gaia, and even Zet. It's just bring back those enemies, and it's just cool to see. Now, I really enjoyed the fact this episode was set in outer space. It just changed the scenery up. It just makes it different because it gets boring to be on Earth again and again and again. And also, it gave me some Dyna feels because Dyna had a lot of space fights, so it was just nice to see that, and I really enjoyed that. Now let's move on to my final thoughts for episode 19 of Ultraman Decker. Now, this episode I was a little bit worried about, mostly because of Kengo, and this episode, my thoughts, is actually pretty good. Yeah, it's not a bad episode. So that is pretty much it with this review. Thank you for watching. Tell me down below, what did you think of this episode? And were you happy to see Kengo again, or would you want to see another Ultraman? Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Xanaphar is out.